Hi everyone. I'm making an extra video for this class because the first one, the main one, which you'll see in a few minutes, was made some time ago. I hope you're all doing okay with this additional change of circumstances that we're all having to deal with, and I hope you're all healthy. At the first class, I asked you what your favorite kind of music was and your least favorite, and I asked you to explain those things. I want you to know that of the 37 responses I've received, there were 26 different genres, different types of music mentioned by all of you. 17 of those were favorites, and there was some overlap. There were also 17 least favorites, 17 different kinds of music. I want you to think about how there could be so many different kinds of music for you to have come around to liking or disliking so much. While you're doing that, the main video, which you'll see in a minute, is just meant, as are all the videos I've been making for you, to augment the class notes. When you get to the class notes, remember to ignore the dates that you see on the documents. That video was made before I was advised that the class schedule had changed to Thursdays. So when you see the documents, when you're doing the work, they'll be corrected. But in this video, they're mistaken. So please ignore those dates. Let's see. When you go through, please read the descriptions of the pieces carefully. Please read the questions that you're going to be answering carefully. I've been getting some answers that don't relate exactly to some of the questions that I've been asking. Also, at the end, please note the deadlines for the assignments very carefully. Now that the first couple of weeks of class have gone by, the deadlines will be standardized. They will not change again as we go through the rest of the term. Now, to get back to what I said a moment ago, the reason that there are so many different kinds of music is because we're living in the internet age. And people who are marketing things, whether they're products of any kind, including music, have an infinite audience that they can reach instantaneously. So, whereas in the 1950s and the 1960s, there were really only a couple different kinds of popular music. Now, music marketers are able to market to very small, focused age groups. Consequently, there are many, many different genres of music. To give you an idea of the economics that are involved with popular music these days, if you had a band and you recorded 3 tunes and you put them on iTunes for 99 cents a piece, and 1%, sorry, 1/10 of 1% of the people in the country bought them, that's $1 million. So, part of the business with popular music is ready access to an infinite market. That's why there's so many different styles. You can indulge yourself in so many different kinds of music. They're all profitable because of the size of the market. And the other thing to pay attention to regarding popular music, popular movies, pop culture in general, is that things keep changing rapidly. That's because people selling music don't want you listening to the same piece for a year or 2 years. So pieces, many pieces do not become classics. They're more interested in you buying music more often. So there's lots of promotion of new things all the time. Very obvious with movies, if you watch television commercials for films or newspaper ads, that kind of thing. Just an additional point I wanted to make about the marketing of music, since I know many of you are involved in the music industry program. So you can go on and look at the main video now and then find your way to the class material. And obviously the next chapter in the textbook is part of today's assignment as well. Be well. We'll see you again soon. This evening, in fact.